Marco Island was founded and created by Elliot, Frank, and Robert Mackle. It was in the middle of winter when the Mackle brothers' dream was revealed to anyone who would listen. Up north, the residents were suffering through another typical winter, but newspaper ads up north were promoting a new community in southwest Florida that was being developed by Delton, a corporation, and was being touted as a premier resort community. This was Marco Island in its infancy. Marco Island was just being built from the dense woodland that covered its entire surface. The canals were being dredged, and the northern population were invited down to see the island. Tens of thousands of northerners took Deltona up on that offer. When they arrived on Marco Island, they were pleasantly surprised. They were greeted with temperatures in the 70s and 80s, with white sand beaches, warm Gulf of Mexico waters, and gentle breezes. But most of the island still had to be built. This required permits to be issued by the Army Corps of Engineers. The Corps did not approve as much of the land for development as the Mackles wanted and required parts of Marco Island to remain undeveloped forever in order to develop the rest of the island. Some buyers of lots had to be told they could not purchase the land after all because the Corps did not approve a home being built upon it. Eventually, Deltona purchased most of the land on the island, secured the required state and county permits, and also the dredging rights. This would enable them to obtain fill for land interfaced with canals or waterways. The obstacles were slowly overcome. Tons of dirt was moved. A canal system was devised to create new landfill sites for homes. The mosquitoes were controlled, and the island was ready for its first visitors in early 1965. So, the island was never fully completed to the specifications of the Mackle brothers and Deltona's master plan. But Deltona proceeded with its plans. Homes went up, roads were paved, churches were built, a school was established, and the population grew slowly. High buildings rose beside the water, and new homes were built alongside canals and also inland. Prior to creating Marco Island, the brothers had been involved with the General Development Corporation, a business that ran a Buy Florida campaign offering the Florida Dream. The Mackle brothers organized a worldwide advertising campaign for the island's launch in 1965, which attracted 25,000 people.
I'm Nancy Ritchie, City of Marco Island Environmental Specialist. I am a marine biologist, and I've been in this position for 15 years. My role in the dredging and filling process on Marco Island is to, first of all, give technical assistance to anybody who's doing this, be it a commercial entity or a private property owner, to ensure that they go through the right permitting process to dredge in submerged lands, which is below the high tide line. You have to go through the state of Florida, Florida Department of Environmental Protection, maybe the Corps of Engineers, which is a federal agency, and also locally the City of Marco. So I'm kind of hand in hand through that process with whoever's doing the dredging. And these permits require biological surveys, tidal, depth, all that type of data. So I'm reviewing that and ensuring that all the correct information is provided, that it's accurate, and that it's submitted correctly. The positive would be, for instance, a beach renourishment project. That is a dredge and fill. We dredge sand from borrow areas, which are areas offshore that have good sand. We test the sand to make sure the grain size is even correct. We pump that sand onto our beaches to fill it. So of course that's a positive economical benefit for tourists, residents, because we like the beach, but it also creates sea turtle habitat and nesting shorebird habitat, which also helps with the economy, because right now ecotourism is huge and everybody wants to see the birds and the turtles and everything healthy. The impact it has on wildlife, you're just disturbing the habitat for sure. And one of the reasons there's a permitting process is to lessen that impact. You cannot totally not impact. You have to balance out what you're getting from the dredge and how you're protecting that wildlife. It does impact it. Turbidity, when you're digging up this dredge, the water gets cloudy, full of silts and sands. We control that. We have there's physical things to do to control that, but we also test daily, almost hourly, when we're doing a dredge to make sure that there's no cloudy water, and it's not, if that happens, you can have fish kills or impact to like marine life such as dolphin or sea turtles or manatees. So we're very careful when we do these projects.
The process and completion of dredge and fill developments are what have shaped Marco Island. We still use these methods in order to restore our beaches and clear our waterways. This is not only vital for the environment, but also to our economy from tourism.